What would you like to say tonight?
Hi. First of all, I just want to say, Marty, you do a great job. Chris, Robin, all of you do a great job. I'm on all the calls. If you don't see me online here, I'm watching on YouTube. I don't always get on the calls when you have them because I think the time I miss it. It's like I'm an hour behind you guys, but I miss it that way. Something that's going on over here. I'm in Jerseyville, Illinois. Okay, my lease is up July 31st. There's no place to move over here at all. There's nothing available. Now, the investors that bought this apartment complex, they don't care about any of us. It's just when the person's lease is up, they're going to have us get out, rip the place up, fix it up, raise the rent, and flip the place for a profit. There's 24 families in this apartment complex. So in 12 months, all 24 families are going to have to move. I have to be out by July 31st, and so does another woman. What I'm facing and what everybody else is getting ready to face is there's no place to move to. I'm on Section 8, and I've talked to housing. Me and this other woman are at the top of the list, but there's no place to go. So with Though Bless, as soon as Ash starts this, as soon as the first thing I'm going to do is start right here. And if that means buying this apartment complex so nobody gets forced out, then that's what I'll do. The woman upstairs, Laura's disabled. She's been there for 20 years upstairs. My neighbor on my side here, been there for 10. The ladies behind me, they've been there for 15 years. You're talking about uprooting people just so you can make a profit on your building. That's what's going on over here. So I guess I say that because they're talking about doing something about homelessness. Well, we're all in a situation, or are about to be in a situation in a couple of months, of facing this very thing, face to face, head on. And whether we want to face it or not, it's right there. The property manager is not a nice person. The man will not talk to you. He won't return the phone calls. He doesn't want to have anything to do with the tenants. So we need a lot of prayer over here, and we need an intervention. Um, so that's it. I'm really, really praying that this starts, that we can take the oh bless and take it from the words and literally make it happen. Because, like I say, the first thing I would do is I would buy this apartment building so nobody would be forced out of their home, so somebody could turn around and make a profit.
Miriam, you're very brave. We're all with you listening, and we're all going to send prayers and get the prayers going. What can you find out? Are you able to find out the cost of the building?
I don't
Because
know.
you know what happens?
What?
A lot of people talk about what they would do, how they would do it, and that sort of thing. And it's wonderful. It really is wonderful. But you know what? With all of that and with the prayers comes action. You are right there in a situation. And you know what? If you can find out how much that building costs, that can also be included in the prayers. Is a physical number. That is something that can actually be addressed. And you never know what can happen. That's the action that you can take to help this as well, move it forward. We can do the prayers. Everybody here will add prayers and will help you from that regard. But somebody needs to take action, and you're the brave one stepping up right now. You know your neighbors. You know the people who live in the building with you.
Yeah.
You're amazing with what you're doing and bringing this forward. If you can, and maybe this is something that might take a little research. You might need to go City Hall or different areas. But this is what is going to be involved with every single aspect in every city, in every area, that homelessness and people with homing challenges, with food challenges, with clothing, with all the challenges that are out there. It's one thing for people to say it, but it's something else for somebody to take the action. And Chris cannot do it all.
Yeah,
And
no,
Chris cannot do it in all these other cities as well.
no,
You
no.
sound like somebody who would be able to do this and to
Yeah.
just do the information search, do the
You have
research
to
for it.
have a heart for the people. If you don't have a heart for the people, then you have to care about them. These people,
Exactly.
they don't give two rips about, it's all about fix the place up, charge 850 for these apartments, and flip it to somebody else and make money on the apartments and move on. That's all it's about.
And this is where maybe you've been put there to help with this situation. Maybe you'll be one of the Onpassive angels helping in that situation there right now, because you've come forward, you've had the courage, and you are so brave to do this. So we can send prayers. Prayers are almost the easy part in it, but you're living it. So if you can take some of the action and come back to us with a number, we can add that into the prayers, and you never know what can happen. Because somebody can say, well, I need this, but they don't know what it costs or they don't know what it takes to get that. You are hungry for this. You know what this means to all of you, to yourself, to your neighbors. You are an amazing person to take this one and see what you can find out and do with this. And then come back and tell us, and we can add more power behind the prayers, and you never know how something can happen. Prayers can move mountains, and you've started that.
All right.
All right?
I thank you.
And that's homework for everybody, because we all have these amazing thoughts. We all have these amazing wishes and ideas of doing something. Chris is spearheading this. Chris is our voice on this, and Peter is there, but they cannot do it alone. And they cannot be in every single city addressing every single condition, situation that needs to be made aware. And this is where the Onpassive angels that are linked to Chris, that want to make a difference, that want to help lift humanity, that want to help Ash, that want to help Obless, that want to help people around the world, are going to be stepping up and making a difference, each and every one, because of circumstances that they are aware of and they are living or being part of or have heard of in their cities and near where they are. My prayers go to you, and I know prayers for everybody who is on here and listening are with you as well. You help us, help you.
Yes.
Let's find out what this would cost.
I will.
And even if all you can get is an approximate, that is something. It's a physical, tangible amount. We need to start these things somewhere. And we need to know what things are going to cost before we just suddenly start saying, oh, I want to help and I can do this and I can do the next thing. Planning and step-by-step increments will get us to these solutions, will get us to these areas of being able to help. And you are in a situation right now that you are living, that you know, and we all want to help. The way we can help right now is through prayer, but you help us help you as well, and you never know what the next door that opens will be.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. We send you love. We send you lots of prayers. We think you're amazing. Chris, you want to step in there, please?
No, Robin, I think you said it all. But Miriam, I love what you said about doing that with buildings. I love it. I mean, what you said was a pretty amazing statement. I don't even think you realize what you said, but definitely let's talk about it. Something to look at for an Obless project. And I promise you, I wish I can help as many people. I was just talking to Jane. I wish I could do all this stuff, but when Onpassive launches, we're going to be able to do this stuff, and your tears are going to be joy, not crying. But I want to get together with you. Let's discuss that. It's a good idea. I actually love that. Keep smiling, Miriam. Robin, back to you.
Thanks, Chris. Thank you, Miriam, for coming on and telling us. Things will work out. We will help each other. We will get through this, starting with the prayers. Marty, do you have anything to say at this point?
No, no, I don't. Thank you.